Hi everybody, it's the Georgieverse. It's Georgette from the Georgieverse. Um, One, I have my headphones on, so if the voice thing is the sound quality, yeah. Two, I have like a paper cut thing on my finger. I don't know where that came from, but that's gonna maybe make my reading a little choppy, so just bear with me. Three, I have like mucus in my throat, so like if some of the consonants or whatever don't come out very clear, my vowels, my voice, whatever, let me know in the comments or whatever, and I can redo the chapter for you or whatever. But we'll do the best. I'm holding the phone up as close as I can to my face. Um, yeah. Four. We're on chapter 21, so everyone just round of applause. Yay! All right, let's get started. Chapter 21. The traveler must journey deep within to confront that which he'd rather avoid. By so doing, he will emerge with a stronger awakening of his abilities. Dad's been gone just over a week. Simi, Miss Teague, and I train harder than ever before, trying to find a way for me to focus my psychic energy and get more information about Dax so I can give it to Dad and actually help out for a change. Shapri continues to mumble to herself and have occasional outbursts to the tune of "Stop it" and "Leave me alone and go away." Mystique says this has happened before. A pushy spirit is hanging around Shapri, trying to talk to her and explain what it wants. Obviously, this is upsetting for a girl who refuses to accept her gifts. Since none of the rest of us can talk to spirits, we don't know what it's saying, only how Shapri is reacting. Yesterday I couldn't handle seeing her upset anymore, so I lent Shapri a couple of sleeping pills, which I thought could help send the ghosts away, but they didn't help her like they helped me. Now, a drugged up version of my friend sitting next to me on the sofa as the three of us watch, or in my case, listen to, Napoleon Dynamite. No, you can't. Nuh-uh. No, Shapri says. Then her voice trails off into nothingness. Her body slumps to the side, shaking the couch. As she falls into a reclined position and starts snoring, Simi reaches up and puts her arm across my my knees, keeping it there as we continue to watch the movie. A while later the phone rings, waking Shapri with a start. She sits up, slamming the footrest into place. No more screaming! No more! Too loud! La la la! She sounds like a crazy person. I hope I'm not like that when I take the pills. I get to my feet, leaving the girls to continue the movie without me, and go to answer the phone. Alec, Alex, Alex, the Boston version of my dad says before I can even manage a hello. You got to give me more to go on. I turn my back to the living room and cradle the phone to my shoulder. Don't want Simi to overhear. What do you mean? I've told you what I know. Well, I haven't found him yet. Isn't there anything else? Anything at all? Dad begs as the city traffic sings around him. Well, I drop my tone as low as it will go. He's a boy, about my age, I think, from a rich family, goes to Fairfax in Connecticut, and to New York. Is a crazy psycho killer. That's all I've got. It's not enough. I've tried everything. I've checked the birth registry looking for babies born in the state with his name, but without a last name, it's impossible. Who's to say he was even born here? I created an account on Facebook and sent friend requests to every person named Dax I could find. I've Googled him. I even tried Twitter. No sign of our guy. Is that all you're doing? Searching the internet? You could have done that from here. Don't get smart with me, Dad scolds. That's what I'm doing when I need to rest. Most of the day, I'm out walking around the city trying to get inside people's minds to find other psychics. I've met a few nice people, but no one can help. They don't know of a telekinetic by the name of Dax, but if they come across one, they say they'll give me a call. What more can I do, Alex? Any ideas? Maybe give Twitter another try, I suggest, and hang up before he can pressure me about how I need to work harder toward improving my powers. I know that. Being reminded of it constantly only makes this whole deal even harder. Simi gives me a hug from behind, putting my nerves to rest. How much has she heard? Don't be tense. You'll get there when you're meant to get there, she says, swaying with me from side to side. But what if I'm like you? What if I get better? What if you die? I want I what if I But what if I'm like you? What if I never get better? Wait, that feels like it doesn't make sense. Yeah. But what if I'm like you? What if I never get better? What if you die? I want to argue, but there's no point. Dad calls again the next day to see if I have anything new to offer. He calls the day after that, too, but I quit picking up. I refuse to talk until I've got an answer. Other than, nope. Maybe the risk has passed. Some other vision of the future. Maybe the risk has passed. Some other version of the future has won out, Miss Teak offers, trying to make me feel better, but even she doesn't believe it. Do you think more time will help you to find this guy? His name is Dax, right? Shapri asks. One day, in chem class, this is the first time she's ever brought the topic up voluntarily. More time would be good, but that's impossible, I answer, with exasperation. Not necessarily. You just need to come at this from a different angle. Come with me to my locker after class, she whispers, stopping as Dr. Brown arrives in front of our work table. Our cue to be quiet and pay attention. When the bell rings, I follow Shapri to her locker. Simi comes with us, too. Here, Shapri says, placing an extra long pop can in my hand. Monster? Simi takes the can from my hand and sniffs it. How can this possibly be a good thing? It's a new pop flavor with a little more caffeine than usual. With a little more caffeine than usual, Shapri says, as Simi returns the can to my hand. I think Alex will like it. She pinches my arm, as if to confirm this miracle. Drink will do the impossible. Give me more time. I'll bring more tomorrow, if you like it. I give the drink a try after our afternoon session at the Oracles. The thing is disgusting, like cold syrup mixed with Sprite. I cough as it hits my tongue and spit it back out. Ugh. Well, if I can handle Mom's vanilla cardboard diet shakes, I can handle this. Mustering up every ounce of determination, I plug my nose and chug. The first thing I feel is sick to my stomach from drinking so much, from drinking way too fast. Soon it's replaced with the sensation of flying while standing on the ground. My heart drums along with at a new tempo. My mind races and my feet want to join. Shapri's right. If I can't get more time, at least I can get more energy. Liquid energy. I'm definitely going to get more of this from her tomorrow. Returning to my room, my hand reaches for my bracelet. Zoom, zoom, zoom. It spins, bringing visions with it faster than ever. Dax walking through an empty street. Dax climbing a fence. Dax breaking into a house. Dax running. Is this all one vision or lots of little ones? I can't focus on a single thought long enough to really decide. What are you still doing up? Mom demands. I didn't even notice her come in. Sorry, I say, all the while twitching. Gotta keep it together. Go to bed, she says, shutting the door behind her. Okay, I'm going. Mom leaves and I swallow a couple pills. Otherwise, I never fall asleep. Otherwise, I'd never fall to sleep. Takes longer than usual, but my brain shuts down all the same at last, and I sleep. Wait, all the usual, but my brain shuts down at last and I sleep. Except the nightmares are back. Shapri brings 4 more cans of Monster to school for me the next day. Just don't drink too much, she warns. I limit myself to 2 per day, and it's enough to keep me up the entire night. I don't need to sleep at all, which means I don't need to worry about night terrors. I've got unlimited amounts of time to figure out all this DAC stuff out. Simi gave me the bracelet to enter a trance state, and I have the runes too. But this drink is even better, like spinach to Popeye. Yeah, it doesn't clear my mind, rather makes my mind so busy it can't get distracted. Each thought comes, goes, nothing stays for long. The hard part is slowing down enough to pay attention whenever I have a vision. It takes me 2 nights, but I get there. I sit on my computer chair and spin myself round and round, looking for Dax. All of a sudden, he's right before me. For the first time ever, I pick up his scent. Some kind of fancy cologne, almost like berries. What's he doing? I ask myself, trying to force focus. He's searching for something, I answer back. He's going through papers and drawers. He seems stressed. Do I smell pizza? No, just his cologne. Where is he? What other clues can I pick up? Who's there? Dax acts in alarm. That's funny. I didn't notice anyone else come in. Gotta focus. I know you're there. Wow, he must have super sensors because even I couldn't pick up on anyone else being there. Alex! Mom calls from the kitchen. I block her and I block her out so as not to break the vision. Monster makes it easy. Alex, 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 Dax repeats. I gasp, unable to believe what I just heard. Ah, Alex, that's your name, is it? Dax's voice is like a spider web pulling me in. I can't escape. One question for you, Alex. You think it's okay to stalk people? I don't answer him. I just jolt out of the vision as fast as possible. Whoa.